I wonder how the dude inside of the power plant is doing. We kind of just left him there. Oh well, the place is cleared out of robots. They'll be safe. For now. We got some more marauders. Are they even our level? They're level 8.
I'd wager this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Come on out!
Nyoka, I don't think they're gonna be alive. They're gonna be like dead in the back.
Here we go! Don't mess with us!
Are they inside this building over here? Maybe they are alive. Examine keycard panel.
Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
They're gonna be dead in the back. No! They locked themselves in here and never got back out.
Take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca? Anders? You in there?
Oh, Nyoka, no.
Oh no. Oh no. What did you do?
Oh, Nyoka. I'm so sorry.
What happened here? Examine. Rusty journal. Its display is faded and the buttons are almost entirely rusted through, but you can still make out bits and pieces of what looks like Rebecca's final entries. Law help me, but Anderson was right. We never should have taken this contract. I thought Monarch was bad, but this is unbearable. Everyone here is blind or addled or I don't know what. The towns won't let us walk in without an employment contract. I can't even find someone to let me send a message. For all the capable folk here, we're stuck. Back home, we had to fight for every meal because there were no meals that you didn't make yourself. Here, there's plenty, but nobody's allowed to give you one. We've been stealing bits and pieces of life from whatever we can. Anderson's about ready to sign up, offer his life in service to Space's Choice just so he can shower. Clara, I hope to the architect this never reaches you, but on the off chance it does, I want to say I'm sorry. Anderson and I fucked up. We didn't take the contract for the bits. We didn't take it because Primal sounded cool. We took it because we wanted out. Monarch's a living hell. We were sick of getting sick. Of boiled Raptidon and stinking like sulfur no matter how hard you scrub. Of fighting day in and day out. We're exhausted. We thought we could use the contract money to find a place here. Settle down. But this place ain't any better. It's just different. We're starving all the same. We never should have left. I just thought maybe we could do better. I miss you, kid. Marauders at the door. Anderson's bled out. I'm on my way. I won't let them get me. Not alive, anyway. I've seen what those monsters do. Oh.
They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Ugh. Or to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister.
Oh. Well, we'll take their medallions. But, that went about... I went as I thought. I figured as soon as she said that we need to find these two, that they'd be dead. They'd been gone for so long. And sure enough, we cleared out this outpost. The last time we were out here, they were just sitting in here dead all along. Whew.
At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth.
Well, she'd still want to know, just the same as you did.
Yeah, maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
Alright. Well, I'd rather just go in there guns blazing. What are you guessing? Here, any way to find out for sure?
Not unless you happen to be familiar with the ins and outs of Mannequin behavioral patterns. Never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Alright, kill some primals. Haven't done a base kill mission for a while. Collect 3 pheromone glands from pungent primals. Pungent primals. How does the system identify that? Where are they? Wait. Suggested Scylla as a prime hunting ground. Oh god, we have to leave. We have to get off of the planet. Huh. I still want to know where Reed is, but I'm not going to search this entire planet for him. I need someone to tell me, like, hey,
So then I told him, oh, ha ha ha, that tickles. How odd. No, don't desist. I think I might like it. Further data collection is required for accurate assessment.
Ada? Sam?
Scanning for C2547. Grade rated contaminants.
Right. I've never had a good conversation with Sam, that's for sure.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Hey, we gotta talk about this.
We do? What's up?
Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then, one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
The fuck? Let's see. That's cute, Felix. What's your name? Shock and disbelief seeing how most of my friends are still on Earth. No, they're probably dead. Anyways, are you going somewhere with this?
Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
Alright, well then, yeah, we can do that.
Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock.
Really?
I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Okay. You can now travel to Harlow's base from your ship. Oh, it's a different place. Yeah, alright, fine. That means we're gonna have to travel to it. Harlow's base. Well, let's head on out there. Wait, hold on. We need to give Felix some better weapons. Ooh, he's got a grenade launcher. It's not good enough. We need the big guns. Yeah, we'll just give him a normal light machine gun. Maybe mod it. And then he can also get some heavy armor. Oh, right, hold on. I need one of these mods. It'd actually be really cool if the lockers here counted towards the workbench, but it doesn't, which is sad. What could we do? We could give him a plasma mod on his machine gun. He'd basically just be replacing what Parvati has. Actually, I guess I could just take Parvati's weapon and give it to him, but I don't want to. I don't want to like accidentally leave it on him. All right. Light machine gun. I think this is the one that's on him. I thought I grabbed the plasma mod. What the hell? I must have just clicked on it. We're grabbing A, the minimum. And then maybe one of the barrel mods. Of which I have none. But we have a sight. There you go. Damn it. It only takes the barrel and the magazine mods. I wish it would show a name for who's got what. Because it highlights that people are using the item, but it doesn't say who is using what. All right, now we can get out of here. We're gonna go for Felix and Ellie. They come from the same place, you know? Maybe they'd both benefit from this. Oh. Well, howdy there.
Hey, you. Looking for something?
Yeah.
Got my sights on you.
Abandoned post, Scylla landing pad. Wait, can I just fast travel from place to place? Interesting.
Got my sights on you.
Right. Felix,
What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you about this Harlow guy.
Yeah, sure thing. Ask away.
It's a guy like him doing all the way on Scylla.
I've been thinking about that. Scylla's about as far away from civilization as I can imagine. Cold, barren rocks and the occasional mining operation. Clyde wasn't exactly a prospector. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Alright, well how well did you know him?
Clyde was my first friend, but he was also my mentor. Taught me how to think, how to question, how to disobey. I figured the board got him in the end. Some guys with black uniforms snatching him off the street in the middle of the night or something.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna be really disappointed. He's gonna have some really lame, like, yeah, I just tried to make some money out here, kid, and, well, money's running low, so I need your help. So how was he your mentor?
Yeah, I was just a lonely orphan kid getting my knuckles dirty. Clyde? I want to say he saw some potential in me. Like as not, he just took pity on me. So he took me in. Gave me a place to live, gave me something to believe in.
That sounds nice. Until he turns out to be really disappointing as a person.
That's what I don't know. The message was light on details. No explanations, as usual. Clyde. He was a blustery old cuss. Carried on about violent revolution and seizing the means of production.
Okay. Harlow must have made some enemies, the way he talked about revolutions.
Clyde wasn't an idiot. He kept his head down, worked hard. Did as he was told. You're not gonna catch him standing on a soapbox decrying the tyranny of the board. But when the Mardettes had their backs turned, oh yeah, he carried on about starting a revolution. Said he was gonna do something big.
I wonder what he was doing out here then. Maybe he's actually doing something crazy and like hijacking this asteroid to drop on a colony or something.
Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go by.
I mean, it's a pretty view.
Those guys are either gonna try to shoot us or sell us something potent. Either way, should be fun.
Clyde must be inside.
Hey guys, thank you for just letting us walk on in here. Where is this Clyde fellow? Guess he's all the way in the back. Hold on, big saves. Clyde? Oh, he's got a little dog! Hi, how you doing? Dude, they've got such big teeth.
Nice and easy.
Howdy.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see, or a you've aged, old man?
Well, this is awkward. No, it's fine. I'll do my own introductions. GaLm, Harlow, GaLm. I'll let you two work this out.
I thought you were dead. Or throwing yourself against the walls of some re-education center. It's been 5 years, Clyde. The best thing you can say is, hey there, Hullhead?
No, Felix. The best thing I can say to you is yet to come. Also, I'd like to have a word with your captain. So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but he's earned his keep with us.
I mean,
Hear that, Clyde?
he hasn't.
I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
All right, well, tell me why we're here.
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day, he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
Right. Well... You expect me to just hand over my own crew? Go fuck yourself. Oh my god, good luck. He's the least reliable crew on a ship literally called the Unreliable. Dude, these two, holy shit. Whew. So, look, allow me to enlighten you. Felix is loyal to me.
I understand that Felix is part of your crew, at least for now. If the thought of losing him troubles you, then understand that you're helping him solve a problem for an old friend. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
Okay. And what did this Trask do to deserve death?
Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
Jesus. Okay, look. There's more to this than you're letting on.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
Ooh,
You're wasting
Felix.
your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
Right. Okay. Well, I don't like this. You haven't really actually given us any reasons to work for you or do any of this for you. So I'll probably end up just going over there, talking to Trask, finding out he has a pretty legit story, and then just getting his ring by persuasion and then giving it to you, thereby making you think he's dead, getting you off of his tail, and then he lives and gets away with things. Look, how well do you know Phoenix?
Well enough.
Or Felix.
It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything, and you'd never back down.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with?
Right.
Let's hear it.
What do you have that we could talk about? You said you were working on something big.
A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain. I've spent my life preparing for the day of Halcyon's reckoning. Everything you see around you is the result of that preparation. A base of operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from the board's oversight.
Right. I don't think you're a little asteroid. Yeah. So you're a band of outlaws living on the edge of an asteroid. Some revolution.
No, Not all revolutions involve bloodshed and fire, Captain. The purest act of rebellion is to live according to one's own means, independent of any masters. One day, when the board is weak and Halcyon vulnerable, we may claim a piece of this system for ourselves. Until then, we bide our time.
Dude, you know, I'm already helping Monarch, all right? Monarch's had that plan for a long time, decades. So, it sounds like you've got some plan to overthrow the board.
Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next year, a generation from now, eventually, the board will fall to pieces. Entropy is the natural state of the universe, Captain. All systems inevitably dissolve. When that day comes to Halcyon, we will be ready.
Right, and what makes you think you're free?
The skies around Scylla are curiously absent of patrol ships. It's almost as if the board's sphere of influence is shrinking. Besides, our facility is well armed and located on defensible terrain. If the board tries to lay siege to us, we'll make them pay.
Okay, alright. Well, I'll go see what's going on. I'm gonna head back to the Groundbreaker. Falsy Adam, thank you for gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. And welcome, boys and girls. Well, I don't have a name. Just thank you for gifting all those subs. So I don't like this situation. He's one of those kind of characters. He's doing his little revolution, and he thinks he's really sticking to the man. In reality, he's just doing a whole lot of nothing. Besides forcing a bunch of people to live in the middle of nowhere, living a rough life. And he's gonna make us kill a guy who probably really didn't do anything wrong. I mean, besides potentially actually killing some other people himself. But we'll just have to have a good conversation with him first. And we'll find out the truth, one way or another.